So I have a brother that served in Mexico, and so he spoke Spanish all day, every day. And I went to California, where most of my companions are from Utah. I mean, your opportunities to speak Spanish can feel more limited than it would otherwise feel in Mexico. So I think because your opportunities to speak Spanish can feel structured. Again, I would do your very, very best to learn Spanish, because I think you're living stateside, not in California, not in Mexico. So a little, the exposure is going to feel a little different. I think Spanish, just do your very, very best. I had one companion who was from Mississippi and had a very thick Southern accent, and I think I don't think he struggled with Spanish, but I think the accent was an obstacle for him. And I just remember watching this companion of mine, with his very thick accent, just do his very, very best every day. And the members loved him. Members absolutely loved him. And so I would suggest that anyone learning a foreign language that's staying stateside, to take it seriously, to take as much advantage of your study time as possible. And with your companion, as much as you guys can, speak your language in the apartment or out of the apartment, because you need to practice. And then with members, be open and honest and say, please correct me. If I make a mistake, please correct me, and to spend as much time with speaking Spanish as possible. I would even suggest that, and this is an idea I had right before I went home, was for the hour we had every day of language study, to actually go to a member's house, study the language with them, and then share a message and ask for a referral. I think that would have been an awesome use of time, would be to speak Spanish with someone who is fluent in the language, come there with grammatical questions and ask them, is it this or this? How would you say this? And at the end, share a thought and strengthen your relationship with the members. I think it's a great idea. I think serving stateside, Spanish speaking, I got a mix. I got about 80% from Mexico, but 20% were from Central and South America. So I got kind of a full spectrum. I got to speak to someone from Cuba, someone from Argentina, someone from Spain, and someone from Mexico. And they all speak Spanish a little differently. So it's fun to experience these different accents, the different foods, and the different, little cultural discrepancies that you find. People in Argentina love to drink mate, and whereas people from Mexico, you'll have a lot of rice, beans, chicken, tortillas, and salsa, and it's great to serve in these different areas and have these different cultural experiences. Any advice I would have, I think the members love every effort that you make to learn their language and their history and their culture. I think they really respond to these cultural cues that you pick up on, and helps them connect to you as a missionary, as saying, I can relate to this missionary and trust them more, because I feel like they understand my culture and my values and these little these idiosyncrasies in my culture. I think members appreciate feeling understood.